Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 2 of my Pokemon Yellow Rabbit playthrough. So I explained the rules for this playthrough in the previous episode if you would like to check that out, including how this is actually possible. Spoiler alert, it's not, considering there are no rabbits in Gen 1, but as I said before, just roll with it. So we're in Viridian City in the Pokemart, let's carry on. So I did not get the map again, so next week's episode hopefully I will have the map because I forgot to get the map because I'm an idiot. But like I say, we are in Viridian City. We have Pika, our Pikachu, at level 7, and Stripe, our male Nidoran, at level 2. We have 3 Pokeballs, 3 potions, and 5 antidotes. So I think we're going to head maybe to the Pokemart. Yep, it looks like we are. Like I say, I haven't played Pokemon Yellow since I was a child, so please bear with me. I am not the best Pokemon player in the world. And as you guys will know, we just bought some more Pokeballs. I was going to say Pokemon. We've just bought some more Pokeballs. And as you guys will know, as I said in the previous episode, if you know anything about Pokemon, you know that there are technically no rabbits in Generation 1. So again, I did a nice fancy PowerPoint presentation for that in part 1, if you would like to check that out. Anyway, we are heading straight over here where we caught our male Nidoran, because of course, I do that every time, of course we would like to catch a female Nidoran. So let's see what happens. Is it? Yes, it is. So hopefully we can catch this Nidoran. Now I made a little bit of a mistake here. I had Pika out. I should have taken my male Nidoran out to do this because my Pika is a little bit too strong, my Pikachu. So I just throw a Pokeball at it, but of course the aim of Pokemon is to get them down to the red to catch them at least. But I didn't want to knock this out, so I wasn't taking any chances, so I wasted a few Pokeballs doing this. Again, I should have tried to use my level 2 male Nidoran for this. You will see a lot of mistakes, put it that way. If you're looking for a professional Pokemon playthrough, it is not this one. But with that, we have caught our female Nidoran. Or Nidoran, I don't actually know how to do that. We'll say Nidoran, but I don't know if it's Nidoran. So, a mild-mannered Pokemon that does not like to fight, and I decide to name my Nidoran Polka to go along with Stripe. I just thought Polka and Stripe sounded really cute. So with that, we're going to head up here, but I completely forgot that here comes Gary. We do have another fight on our hands. Hey Ash, you're going to Pokemon League? Forget it, you probably don't have any badges. The guard won't let you through. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Hey, let's not even talk about the Pokemon League, Gary, because I don't even know if we're going to get there in this playthrough. Gary wants to fight. So Gary sent out Spearow. And you will see just how much of a challenge this is for us. So our Pika is not full health, but we are going to use Thundershock. Like I say, I am very nervous. I said this in the previous episode. I am very nervous for the first gym because of course our Pikachu is useless in the first gym. So the first gym is Brock, which is a rock-type Pokemon, which means that Pikachu is, yes, like I say, virtually useless. So let's see how we get on with that. But with that, our Pikachu grew to level 8 and learnt Thunder Wave, which is quite useful. So Gary's about to send out Eevee, teasing us there, seeing as we can't get an Eevee for a while. And I do end up sending out Polka for this. So with that, we are going to use Tackle. One of the best Pokemon moves, as you all know. Look at that damage. Fantastic stuff. Some of these trainer battles, I do put on ×2 speed when we get further on. So I hope you don't mind that. It's just for the flow of the episodes. Because of course, as you know with Gen 1 Pokemon, there is a lot of fighting. So here I accidentally try and use an antidote for Pika. Of course it's a potion that I need. Like I say, my most recent Pokemon game I played was Alpha Sapphire. No, it was Moon actually. It was Moon, then Alpha Sapphire, and one of the X or Ys, I can't remember which one it is. So for the earlier games, please bear with me. And again, we'll see how long this playthrough lasts, because I don't think we can beat the game. I'm going to say that right now, but I just wanted to give it a go. You'll have to let me know what you think. But again, I am trying to level everybody up, because without an Everstone, not an Everstone, XP share, without XP share in Gen 1, it's a little bit annoying to try and level everybody up, but never mind. And I said an Everstone because that would have been infinitely easier with our Nidorans, as they are not allowed to evolve. You'll see what happens with that as time goes on. An Everstone, of course, stops Pokemon evolving, but it's not in Gen 1. So I do apologise, this battle is taking quite a while, because I did just want to level everybody up. We definitely need to level people up off camera a little bit more, and I think that's probably what I'm going to do between episode 2 and episode 3. I think I'm going to go back and get the map that I forgot and level up some of my Pokemon off camera. I think that's what I will do. So with that, Stripe has grew to level 3. And Polka has grew to level 5. Has grown. Oh, you just looked out. To be fair, Gary, you're not wrong. I heard Pokemon League has many tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Alright, Gary, calm yourself, will ya? So with that, Gary's off. And we won't be going down there either. So we'll be swiftly following him. We just check in with our Pikachu. He looks very happy. And again, for some reason, I don't know why, I think I was checking for secret items up there. But with that, we are going to head back down. And I keep doing that. I'm terrible with these controls. So we're back in Viridian City now. I think it would be a smart move to go straight to the Pokemon Center. Nope, we're heading into the Pokemart instead. And again, there are going to be certain bits that I do cut out moving forward, because of course, I don't want this playthrough to get boring. So we're just checking how much of everything we have. So we have 2 potions, 3 Pokeballs, 5 antidotes, I believe. So we definitely want to buy more potions. So we end up spending almost all of our money on 3 potions, making 5. I have a feeling we're going to be relying on them quite a lot in this playthrough. And again, yeah, I do think a nip to the Poke Center is a good idea. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. We heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. Is this the only other time you see Pikachu in a ball? Because you do see him in a ball in the beginning, and of course he comes out the ball. Is him getting healed the only other time you see him in a ball? It might be. So again, it's quite a slow start at the beginning because, of course, well, he just is. I've had my coffee now and I feel great. Sure, you can go through. I'm sorry I was so rude to you. I see you're using a Pokédex. I'll show you how to catch Pokemon as my apology. Well, I'm sorry to say that we are a little bit ahead of you on that, dear. But he's going to show us how to catch a Rattata, which we can't have in this challenge. He's only got 1 Pokeball. Is he going to win? Nope, he's definitely failed. Shoot, I was so close too. That didn't work. I must be losing my touch. I've run out of Pokeballs too. I have to get some at Pokemon Mart. So again, this is quite tutorially based, so that's why these ones are a little bit slower. When I go to the shop in Pewter City, I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest. Tell me about it. That's what we're about to do, pretty much. So of course, that's an area where you have to use Cut. Catch Pokemon and expand your collection. The more you have, the easier it is to fight. Well, again, we can only catch a finite number, so... And then, of course, we have our first gym here, but is it? If you've played Pokemon, you'll know that the Viridian City gym, and I've just fell down there again, I keep doing that, is not the one we are looking for. But I shall say no more than that. So, this Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. Again, I shall say no more. And I fell down again. I just keep falling down these. Honestly, I'm terrible at playing this game. I don't know why I decided to do this, but here we are. Hopefully you're having as much fun as I am. And with that, the gym's doors are locked. And we did intentionally jump down that time. So we're going to head up and out. Again, another space to use cut. And this is route to Viridian City to Pewter City. I do apologise if you can hear some yelling in the background. So we are trying to avoid the grass as much as possible, even though technically we do need to be levelling up, so we shouldn't really be doing that. But again, I might do some levelling off camera. I think that's going to be the only way we can actually do this. So we go into here. You have to roam far to get new kinds of Pokemon. Look for other types outside of Viridian Forest. So we head straight up, and I realise that I ignored that lady on the right. This sign is trainer tips. Weaken Pokemon before attempting capture. Exactly. When healthy, they may escape. And I realised that I had ignored her, so I've just gone back to talk to her. Are you going to Viridian Forest? Be careful, it's a natural maze. It is indeed. But with that, we are in Viridian Forest. I came here with some friends. They're out for Pokemon fights. And this music is just so nostalgic. Trainer tips. If you want to avoid battles... Yep, if I want to avoid battles, what? I don't know why I stopped here. Stay away from grassy areas. And trainers. I ran out of Pokeballs to catch Pokemon with. You should carry extras. Yes, probably should. But we are trying to avoid the grass as much as possible here. And here is our first Pokemon trainer. Hey, you have Pokemon. Come on, let's battle them. So this one I keep at normal speed, just to show you. Bug Catcher wants to fight. But for a couple of others that come through, I do put the speed up to ×2. Just because I think the episodes would be far too long if I didn't. So again, we are trying to level other people up, so we are... other Pokemon up, so we are taking Polka out. And the damage on our Nidorans is not great, as you can see. So this particular trainer has 2 Pokemon on his team, I believe. We have 3. So we've brought out Polka, we've brought in Polka and we've took Stripe out. Shocking damage, it really is. Shocking damage. So we get Pika back out. Again, I think there's a lot of levelling up we have to do. To nobody's surprise. And we missed. We cannot get our butt handed to us by a Caterpie. We can't. So we use Thunder Wave for the first time just to see what it's all about, and it is a paralysing move. Again, I don't really know what all the moves are, so this is just me sort of testing out what things do. I can't remember all of the moves off the top of my head. And that does come back to bite us at one point as well. Perhaps I should be writing them down. So with that, we have defeated his first Caterpie. Nobody has levelled up yet. So we change back to Stripe. Again, I miss XP share. And that damage is just superb, isn't it? So we are going to swap out to Polka. And hopefully we swap out to Pikachu now. we're swapping to Pika. But this should be over soon. And there we go. So with that, Stripe grew to level 4. And Polka grew to level 6. Fantastic. No, Caterpie can't cut it. Well, I'll say no more. So we did decide to go the right route. Yo, you can't jump out if you're a Pokemon trainer. So I don't think we explored Viridian Forest properly, but we'll have to wait and see. So this bug catcher has 3 Pokemon, and as you can see, I have put this on ×2 speed, just to speed the episode up a little bit longer. So you can still see what's going on. You'll have to let me know if you're okay with this. I think this is going to be sort of the norm going forward, having to put these on ×2 speed. So Pika grew to level 9 there. If you don't like the ×2 speed, let me know. I don't know what I was doing there. If you don't like the ×2 speed, then please let me know. But I just think it's better for the episodes. And if you are a Pokemon fan, you've probably seen these many, many times before. So we have the scariest Pokemon out there, Metapod. At least we know we can't die, eh? So again, you'll have to let me know if you mind this being sped up or if you don't mind. And again, I do want to remind you that this is just a bit of fun. I am not good at Pokemon. I love Pokemon, I collect Pokemon cards and figures along with my husband, but I'm not great at it. Like I say, the first Pokemon game I beat was Alpha Sapphire, so Stripe has just grown to level 5. And with that, Ash defeated Bugcatcher. Huh? I ran out of Pokemon? So with that, let's just keep going. I say there's definitely more we need to explore in here. I don't think I explored it all. And here we go with another trainer. Again, I do speed this up, I think. I'm going to be the best. You just can't beat me. We'll see about that. So, this Bugcatcher only has 2 Pokemon. I actually think... Do we speed it up? Yes, it looks like we are speeding it up, yes. And I think we do just end up using Pikachu here because I wanted to make sure that the episodes didn't run for too long. So again, oh no, I don't. I do use somebody else. So again, I'm probably going to be levelling up off camera. That was a critical hit. I dread to think. So with that, we have also defeated this Bugcatcher. Pika has just grown to level 10, fantastic stuff. Stripe's grown to level 6. And Polka's grown to level 7. But they definitely need to be stronger than that. After all I did, what did you do? So of course the grass fights are unavoidable going through Viridian Forest. We have a Pidgey here, which hopefully I just get Pikachu to deal with. Again, apologies if you can hear any background noise there. And we do get him in a Wanna, which I don't think has happened yet, so I'm really happy with that. And again, an unavoidable grass fight. I do think I end up running away from some of these because although they are very important, we do need to level up. Again, I was aware that I was recording, so I didn't want these to run too long. So I do think we run from some of these encounters. But another one shot there. And it's every 2 steps, isn't it, in the first games? So my husband is currently playing Arceus at the moment, or Arceus, I don't know how you say it. He has played it before. I think this is his second full playthrough. He's doing really, really well on it. I've not played it. I would really like to. I haven't played Scarlet and Violet. I haven't played any on the Switch, actually. I was going to play Let's Go Pikachu, but I don't like the mechanic of catching Pokemon. Trainer tips. No stealing of Pokemon from other trainers. Catch only wild Pokemon. So when it comes to sort of the newer gen games, Ash Found Potion, I haven't played any. Like I say, I've watched my husband play most of them. He's got most of them. But I haven't played Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. I haven't played Sword and Shield. I really, really need to. So with this, we have another fight. I don't know if I fast forward this one. I don't think so, because they've only got one Pokemon, which is Caterpie. And I think we just let Pika handle this. So yeah, as I say, my Pokemon playing, I've not really done that much. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the previous episode. Oh, you're good at this. I don't know if I mentioned it in the previous episode, but I am currently collecting Pokemon cards as well. And I'm doing like a bunny deck. So, do we fight this one or run away? I think we probably run away here, yeah. We shouldn't be doing this, but again, for sake of time. Trainer tips. If you want to avoid battles, stay away from grassy areas. I'm sure you already told me that, babe, but never mind. Just called a sign, babe. So, let's see what this guy has to say. Have you noticed the bushes on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move. Yeah, we've got a while to get there, though. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to look everywhere to get different kinds. Well, I say we can only get 6, so... And 2 of them, well, Pikachu we've already got, and Eevee we can't get in the wild. So we can only get 4, really. So I don't know why I'm spending time in this grass. Can I catch one of my Pokemon in this grass? Possibly. Is there a Jigglypuff in here? I'm not sure. I'll have to wait till next episode to see what the heck I was doing. But we've encountered a Pidgey here. I know Clefairy is Mount Moon, so is Jigglypuff there? Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe I was just running about for no reason. No idea. Trainer tips. Any Pokemon that takes part in battle, however short, earns XP. So we're just having a wander around, but we have got to where we need to go. Pokemon become easier to catch when they are hurt or asleep, but it's not a sure thing. Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught by the trainer. And with that, we check his lovely town map on the wall. We still don't have ours. We definitely need to. So hopefully I'll rectify that by next episode. So, are we going to head into the Pokemart? We are indeed. And he says, when Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. So, there's something funny that happens here, but we need a Jigglypuff. Maybe we can just have you? Pokemon centers are wonderful. They heal Pokemon completely. Even conditions like sleep, burn, poison and others are cured. And we'll go and talk to this guy. What? Team Rocket is at Mount Moon? Huh? I'm on the phone. Scram. Alright, bit rude. So I am trying to heal up here, and for the life of me, I could not heal up. So I have had to skip out about 5 minutes of me trying to heal up. There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, but Pewter Gym's Brock is totally into it. So yeah, I was trying to heal up for ages, and I think it's just a case of not quite being on the right pixel, because for some reason I just could not heal up. It just kept telling me that I think it was, what's next to her? No, it's not a Jigglypuff, is it? But look nice, fast asleep. Psst, do you know what I'm doing? No, I'm spraying Repel to keep Pokemon out of my garden. Pewter City, a stone grey city. Sounds fun. So yeah, I could not heal up in that Poke Centre for the life of me. So we have the mart there. Did you check out the museum? No? Really? You absolutely have to go. And with that, he's taking me with him. Could I not have found it on my own, lad? It's right here. You have to pay to get in, but it's worth it. See you around. But we are not going to check out the museum right now. Maybe in a future episode. Pewter Museum of Science. So we're not going to check that right now, like I say. It's rumoured that Clefairies came from the moon. They appeared after Moonstone fell on Mount Moon. Really interesting. And there, of course, is our first gym. Let's see how that goes. I was just checking if there was any secret items, but I couldn't find any. So we do still have a house here. I do like to explore everywhere. And he says, our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. Well, we won't be doing any trades. Nidoran, sit. We won't have to worry about that for this particular playthrough. I don't know if there is a way to still trade with Pokemon Yellow, but I rather doubt it. Maybe I'm wrong on that. You'll have to let me know. Can you still trade? And with that, we are going to wrap up the episode here. So thank you very much for watching. Like I say, it's just a bit of fun. So until next time, bye EMbers.